guys, I'm InDaynaMo and welcome back to my Taglish channel. Hi guys, I'm back and today's video ay Corregidor tour in the Philippines. So I hope you enjoy watching.
Of hell, because you cannot breathe that easily, and a huge industrial plant that circulates the air inside the tunnel being depleted. And today, in the door closest on the west side, they say here, the history and legacy of the island closes. But I don't believe that, because I know in your heart it's going to be reopened, right? Tell to the world open here. Because a lot of Filipino people in Manila doesn't even know where Corregidor is located. A lot of people doesn't even know the history of the past. Because we're so busy, right? Where? Computers and going to malls. And it's so sad. Those great people in the past who died for a cause, we don't remember regularly. We even remember them only during Heroes Day.
Remember.
But come to think of it, we are the offspring of those people who died for a purpose.
How about you for volunteer? Volunteer?
These are some of the patients at a time, and a lot of patients, the single bed becomes a double bed, it even becomes a triple bed. Okay. By the way, my dear guests, this is a church, San Jose Church. No priest today because there's no permanent residence in the island. No permanent residence in the island right now. People like the driver and some other people here maintenance of the islands, gonna be about 100 of them only. And after that, if their contract expires, they're gonna have to move out. Even myself, I'm a tour guide, and to go back every time I finish my tour. Oh, by the way, did I mention my driver to you? Okay, please welcome. His name is Wang.
Weng.
Do you know the song Wang?
Weng.
Sing it.
Sample!
Do you know the song Wang Beneath My Wings?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just joking. His name is Wang, one of the best drivers in town because he got his license yesterday. Yeah, for renewals. And yours truly, my name is Doms. My real name is Dominador, which I don't like as well. Doms, D-O-M-S means, at the time I used Dom, which means dirty old man. I'm not dirty, I'm not old, so I put S to be sanitized. But during World War II, they used Dom, died of malaria. So I put S to become survivor. So I'm a survivor of malaria as well. Way back, the Spanish were here for more than 300 years. But before the Spanish came, Corregidor is a simple Muslim fishing village. Okay, but during the American time, during the Spanish time, Filipino, do you remember galleon trading during the Spanish time? Galleon ship coming from Mexico to go to Manila for tradings have to dock here first, because this is the first step to the Bureau of Customs. They check their documentation, they check their cargoes, and it is a place where they impose tax for those cargoes. This is a simple way of telling that this is the first step for the Bureau of Customs. It could also be the first step for the Bureau of Corruption during the time, because taxes at the time goes in 3 levels. 1/3 goes to the Spanish government, 1/3 goes to the priors, and 1/3 goes to the Filipino Chinese or Filipino mestizo principales. They were the ones who dominates trading at the time. But during the American time, MacArthur was actually assigned to commissioned to go out of Corregidor to go to Australia to train Australian soldiers for the possible retaking in the future, which happened after 2 years, 3 months in 1970. Okay, they went out here, he ride on a PD boat, and PD boat, he went out for 2 days on the sea. He went to the south part of the Philippines called Bukidnon in Mindanao, Del Monte Plantation, in which MacArthur is alleged to be one of the investors. He ride on a plane, March 16. He arrived in Australia, March 17. He ride on a train. In Adelaide, in Cherry, he said a famous line, "I have come and I shall return." He returned after 2 years, 3 months, and 9 days in Palau Leyte. And after that, they saved concentration camp in Cabanatuan, because in 1942, 8,000 Americans were there, 8,000 POW. But in 1945, when they rescued all of those, only 500 skinny malnourished Americans were saved. And they say, "We're so happy you came back, but you came a little bit too late." And they replied, "Better late
Than never.
than never." Okay, 5 minutes here. Do you want to take some picture? Sir, somebody's asking me for the Lorca Duck, right? This is the place, but you can walk there, but please, you're not allowed to jump because By the way, in Spanish, the word el corregir, which means to correct, hence the word Corregidor got its name. Okay? This is an island of corrector. Yes. Because Philippines is a Muslim. Before the Spanish came, we are Muslim dominant.
You go?
Yes, because when the Spanish came, they introduced Christianity, right? So majority of the population becomes Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
And later on comes many religions, like Chinese, Indians, Buddhism.
Yeah.
So the Philippines is an intermixture of so many cultures.
Which I like. Makes for confusion.
A lot of confusion. That's why China penetrates some of the island with the social. I don't know what happened.
No,
I'm not one of those. I'm not that smart enough to compute. And apparently they did that. They tell to the Americans here, put Americans were here, and every gun. And this gun points to the 65 degrees angle, the maximum, and fires. So they go up to Bataan is 3 miles, but this one can fire 8.3 miles. Quite effective, right? But apparently, these great guns cannot fight even a single Japanese airplane. So the Japanese plane dropped bombs, and you know what I mean, right? So this becomes obsolete when we speak of air superiority of World War II airplanes of the Japanese. Okay? So this is the last gun that fires. You can have the picture. This is a must for you to have a picture. Every gun here, these are 4 guns. This is an 1890 model. It was built in America in 1903. It was sent here before 1914. Okay, for World War I activity, but it was not used. It was actually reconditioned for World War II, and these are all said to be obsolete.
So I thought it was obsolete. Did the Japanese install their own guns as well?
Yes, partly, but not entirely, because the Japanese believe on 2 things at the time. Technically, they believe they already won World War II. Could be, because MacArthur left.
So they really have
Yes, but the second reason is that they thought Americans will never come back. That they did not anticipate because MacArthur. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Quite surprising. The history is so great, but we don't remember it anymore because we're so busy, right? Doing some kind of stuff. So that's the case of sir. If you want to take some pictures, you can put your face on the barrel. This is a 12-inch barrel. If you have the face, and take pictures on the other side.
How far from here to the town?
3 miles. This one can fire 8.2 miles. And this is effective. So the only effective gun here for land target are mortars, and in Corregidor is only 2 batteries are mortars. But the battery here was actually heavily damaged by the bombing of the Japanese, and it destroys. Yes, many more. Yeah,
Spider-Man.
So this is
Beware of open bomb crate.
This guy, somebody have a picture.
Maybe.
And that gun, sir, is the man manning this one in 1940s. Don't be confused. There's one gun here, and this is gun the color. At the time today, it colors like this one, Sherwood green, because ornament from rust.
Yeah.
It actually first painted during the time when President Bill Clinton visited Corregidor in 1990.
In when?
94.
94.
Clinton visited the Philippines because he attended APEC Summit in Subic, and then he went here in the helicopter for a surprise visit. Way back after the war in 1946, the American Corps of Engineers assessed the gun emplacement in Corregidor. Said all the guns of Corregidor is of zero military value, and turn it over to the Philippines for any possible cause, and they fund it later on tourism. But prior to that implementation, way back in the 60s and 70s, there's a lot of looters in the island who loot a lot of things for the metals, because these are all grade A metals from Pennsylvania, because America produces some of the so this gun is up to 65 degrees angle and fires. But if the Japanese planes on top came in and dropped bombs, this one cannot put into 90 degrees, right? And fight the this plane because it's too heavy. 10 feet, 13 tons. Later we will see the greatest gun.
You know the greatest
You know how they load it?
You know how they live? Okay.
How did they load in the common way?
No.
Shell and powder beans?
They delivered here bombshells and the powder in the bag, right? And then they place it here. Yes, they were the ones. They were very good at that. But how do they operate here? For example, if they open this one, during the time of collision, the bridge opened by 4 soldiers, and they placed the bombs, and the bombs had to be, I like this one, hold on, I forget. When they place the bomb inside, they use a huge stick to push it out here and close it up and fires. When they fire, after 2 minutes interval, they cannot replace it again. Open it up, but before placing another bomb, they use like a huge stick with cotton or sponge, soak with water, rainwater. Soak and place it here like cleaning your inner ear, so that the remaining powder inside have to be removed, because if you place another bomb without cleaning the inner lining, it will backfire. That's how they do that. So they're using here triangulation method, or what we call in Tagalog, tansya-tansya. It's what we call trial and error method, because it depends upon the spotter's distance based on his account and the interpretation of those people inside to interpret the distance. If they're not accurate, it will not hit. They're gonna have to redo it again. But today no more, because we have satellites, right? They can compute everything. But during those years, you know what I mean? Advancement of weaponry will go through. Okay.
So all these marks in concrete have shrapnel and stuff from the
Yes.
Japanese bombing?
Japanese bombing and Japanese and American encounter in because the Japanese, most of them were hiding inside the areas, even some barracks.
Nagdidinig mo?
That is said to be 8.3 miles. We'll be dealing now with 17 miles. The biggest gun in Corregidor is said to be battery herd, and that battery herd is not a mortar. That is a gun that fires straight. 17 miles from Corregidor to the South China Sea. By the way, Filipino, we change South China Sea now to West Philippine Sea, because we have some argument about territorial dispute with China, in which Duterte is very friendly now together with Russia. As the ordnance repair shop, for example, battery got about 200 rounds. They have to be replaced by another barrel, and the barrel have to be repaired here, not to be sent in America anymore. But this one was heavily devastated in 1945 because there were Japanese soldiers inside. They hide, and the American Allied forces have no recourse but to destroy. This is the station for the bus. It's like an MRT station. But wait, during those years, if there will be high-ranking officers who will ride on the bus, this one, people at the back, they have to move out for the high-ranking officers, except for 2 things. If you bring along with you cute little baby like me when I was small, you're gonna be accepted. Or if you bring along beautiful girls like ma'am during those years, you're all exempted. Nonetheless, you will go down and find another bus. That's the rule here. Okay, my dear guests, I'd like to introduce to you the greatest gun of all time in Corregidor. This is the last gun that was placed in the 1920, and that is a spare barrel. And this is what we call battery herd. From 1920 until now, the gun faces the west side, the South China Sea. The gun can rotate 360 degrees after 3 hours, and all your Japanese planes are gone. Did you get me? Because these are only meant for what? That were all unoperational because Wainwright at the time said 1 hour before you surrender, you destroy every gun emplacement in the area. That's why in 1946, when they have inventory of the gun of Corregidor, they said all gun emplacement in Corregidor were all obsolete. This is the gun in the 70s before it was repainted sometime in the 1980s. And my dear guests, opo, pero hindi ito napuntahan. Ano puntahan? Ganito yung kulay pa. Oo, oo. Oh, we have testimony here, right? Oh my God. Rough pa yung road noon, ano? Hindi pa ganito. Okay, rough. And by the way, my dear guys, in 1942, the Japanese dominates the island. Okay? 2018, you dominate the island. But way back in 1942, they have a picture here. We call it Banzai photograph. Which means they've already captured Corregidor, and today you can also capture that moment by going there and take some picture. You can even raise your hands and shout Banzai. Banzai in Japanese means victory. Long live the emperor, 10,000 years. But today you can also go there, even raise your hands. But my male guest, please, when you raise your hand, please watch your pants, because if it goes down, you might as well shout bonsai, and you reverse the history of Corregidor. Ma'am, you know what is bonsai in Tagalog? Big plants. I mean small plants. Okay, okay. Okay. Please try to even raise your hands, but you don't have to. But keep your pants still tight, okay? Let's again another water outlet, sir. This one. This is Bago's turn, the last guy that was placed here, and we'll try to see some gecko. Oh, I don't see it over here. By the way, there are two kinds of gecko in the island, showbiz and non-showbiz type. So if you see gecko, those are the showbiz type, right? Those who hide themselves from us, they belong to the Japanese group. Are you okay? Are you okay? Would you like to see gecko? Would you like that to be a part of your birthday lunch? No. Since we don't see anything, we go here.
Maybe that's special.
My dear guests, later on, please do remember this one, because when we enter the museum, these are the sleeping quarters of the American soldiers assigned here. They have here like a hammock or duyan that can be folded during the time of operation. Other time they have here a railroad that transport the bombs inside. Okay, so let's try.
It's cutting hook.
This folder here, we cannot go here because this one collapsed, but people sometimes went there because there's some areas there, but we will go here. On top are, can you see the damage of the bombings? And we go here, forward please. This is their communication room. This is not a toilet. Every bunker, there's no toilet inside, because if this becomes a toilet, you detonate here, and adjacent to this one is depository of bombs. It might as well ignite. So be careful. And this is their what you call this, generators. And that one, the stairs going to the. So we'll go here later on, but we go here further. This is the place where they have to place their bombs. This is their Be careful, sir, be careful. We'll just go straight. This is the bomb storage. During those times, but today if you want to, there's a lot of items here, right? You can even write your names using the tip of your fingernails. For example, you see it? You can write your names, but please don't write your email account or mobile number. They might as well call you. My dear guests, do you know how many atomic bombs were dropped in Japan? How many atomic bombs? 2, right? They say it's 3. But I think the third one is here in Corregidor. Can you see the bombs? The third bomb? This one? But it's so small, so they don't drop it. Okay, this is also a gecko infested air ventilation. Look!
Oh,
Can you see the eggs?
that's
Oh, there's another gecko here.
non-showbiz one.
These are all protecting the eggs. And can you see other geckos inside? There's a lot of gecko there.
Oh,
You see gecko inside? You can also step here if you want. But be careful on this one, some magic gems, right? Do you see a lot of gecko inside, Metro guess? Sir, here, come here, don't be afraid. That's gonna be part of your lunch. See
then
geckos there, sir? There's a lot.
Oh, yeah, the back there, yeah.
then drop it.
Oh, it's moving!
Very
Because
enormous.
one time they climb and they jump on. Identify this one, traces of what?
And
Correct. Anay or English? Termite. 1942, termite. A gecko eats termites. And Philippine American soldiers eats gecko. They barbecue that without bechin Ajinomoto, which means this is a simple
Meal.
food chain to survive. Did you get me? And don't dispute this one because this is termites kingdom. Sometimes from top they go here and sneak some termites. On the left side, you can see these kind of trees. These are all termite-infested trees. During American time, you're not allowed to send here American furniture, especially made of mahogany, because mahogany is meant. During the Flame of Freedom, they're using it at the back solar panels, so to gather some energy. At night, they open the light at the base, and it's like a burning candle at night. If you're on the main road, it looks like this one is inside the dome burning. That is the illusion. It is nice. The Dome of Valor, it was built in 1968, the tree. Museum, the Dome of Valor, and the Eternal Flame. Every May 6th, the sun's rays, look at the left, right side, sir. The sun's rays is on top
That one.
of this one. Here.
Right near me.
Meaning the circumference of this one is equivalent to the circumference of the whole of time. Every May 6th. Last year it's not exactly 12, it's 1203. They say it's because of
Hi guys! I hope you enjoy watching my Corregidor vlog. And ginawa namin siya noong March 20, 2018. And ayun nga, yung company is Sun Cruise. So merong barko na pupunta kayo doon at back and forth siya. So included na rin siya dun sa package na i-avail nyo. Meron na ring tour guide at meron na ding lunch included na dun sa package na i-avail nyo na lunch buffet na rin siya dun sa isla mismo. So, I recommend this kind of activities. Kung nasa Pilipinas kayo or galing kayong ibang bansa, you should visit Corregidor kasi napakaganda niya. You will know about the history ng mga sawar. At yun nga, kasi ano na siya ngayon, nakakalimutan na ng mga tao eh. So, I bet to recommend this kind of activities guys. Kasi para malaman nyo na na hindi na mangyari yung nangyari dati sa atin. Please like if you did enjoy my video today, and please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Take care and ciao la.